Hello,
And we're live.
welcome to Useful Live. My name's Johann.
My name is Oliver.
What are we doing today?
We are going to look into how do you capture knowledge and how can you transfer knowledge between team members.
Okay.
So we have a project called the Dart game, the Mickey Dart game. And I'm going to share the screen here. And this is a
Our sweet baby.
Yeah, we like our darts and throwing darts, and we needed a way to keep track of points.
Yeah, so no one was cheating.
Yeah, so one of our developers, Berger, developed this brilliant app.
Yeah.
And it's available, and one can go to Mickey Dart's local with Sell app.
And you can use it. Yeah, you can use it right now. It's very nice.
It's not using usable, but it is built on Flowcore.
Yeah.
And it's getting a bit old now.
And yeah, that's true. And the Berger has moved on to
So
other tasks as well.
So he's not focusing on this. So what do we do? Well, if you look at the app here, it looks like this. So the two of us are going to play.
All right, yeah.
Jóhann and Ólavur, start the game. Here you can you got a bullseye, and you got a triple, and you got a double.
Oh, look at me.
And and I got 112. That's all.
I like this scenario.
And you go on, and this works really well on a mobile phone, and
Yeah.
you get stats and everything.
We used it extensively.
Yes. So what we want to do now is to capture this repo
Yeah.
and for maintenance, for future development, maybe to develop new features and stuff.
Yeah. Because I mean that is one of the challenges, that when someone essentially drops a repo because they moved on to other tasks or
Yeah.
other more high priority details, then these repos tend to just fall under this person will get to it when they get to it, because no one else knows how it works.
Yep.
That is a big issue.
So Usable can solve that issue. So you can start by, imagine that you're just starting from scratch, and you put a prompt in like this one here, analyze the repo, and save directly to Usable for the workspace clarity.
Yeah.
We're still in the clarity case study, as a knowledge fragment titled Application Mickey Dart. That's what the app is called. Architecture overview, and with these sections here, purpose and so on. Link any subsequent fragments back to this overview. Return the created fragment ID.
Yeah.
Okay. And before we do that, you can see this is a Next.js project. And you scroll down here, there are loads and loads of packages here.
React, and then we have
Next auth and
Stripe as well.
And Stripe. Yeah, there's probably too much. But when we get this into Usable, then you can start cleaning up and getting the agents to do it.
And that's also the thing, that if you look at this, for example, the scripts one, you can kind of tell that it's running on the old way that we used to do things.
Yep.
So this will also kind of capture how it should be upgraded, I guess.
Yep. So if we go into Flowcore YAML, that looks pretty clean.
Yeah.
And the only thing we did here was just to link it up to Usable.
Yeah.
So I did it with the MCP JSON and an environmental variable, but you can also do it with just a global installation.
Yeah, this is something we've done several times at this point. And this repo is untouched otherwise.
Yeah. So I'm just going off screen here and checking if I have
Because
the access.
he is just iterating through the entire thing at the moment.
I'm just checking if I have access to the MCP at the moment, and no, I don't.
I see. I think that is a common issue with Cursor, that he just turns off the local servers, which is a bit annoying.
Yeah, so I switched it on again, so you can see it how I did that, which is pretty interesting as well. I just go into Cursor settings and then tools and MCP and disable and enable Usable local in this.
Yeah.
Just making sure that the connection is there.
Oh no, it's probably going to start making MD files, because
Yeah, so there's a lot going on here. So this really depends on the model that we're using, and we're using Claude 4.5 Sonnet with
Whoosh.
max even.
Oh,
So it's really,
big spending spree today.
yes. So we could add like, can you check if the MCP connection to usable has been restored? Can you save it as a fragment?
Yeah.
Something like that. And then I'll read what it says. To save this to usable, dong.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. He even tells you how to set up the MCP configuration.
So
That's adorable. And how you can go in now, because now he has the whole usable public
yeah.
knowledge of how to create a knowledge fragment.
Now let me save the architecture overview as a knowledge fragment. Very
Oh.
good. So let's see if it's happening. So we're going into the browser again. We'll just go over to usable and into clarity and see if it's happening here. We still have another bug, the old one here. That was the other live session a week ago. Let's see how it's going. Hasn't saved it yet.
See, do you maybe need to press run?
Run everything. Just do it.
I mean, he still forgets for some reason. Cursor.
And so the idea is that we get all this knowledge into usable. Maybe while we're waiting for that, we can prepare the next prompt. So from the analysis, save a step-by-step recipe fragment in the usable live workspace. Not usable live workspace, that's the wrong one. In the clarity workspace.
Yeah.
Clarity. This is fantastic.
When Cursor wants to be funny.
Thank you, Cursor. Clarity workspace titled application make it start, local setup and dev flow. Include prerequisites, install, environment,
Yeah.
Link this recipe to the architecture overview. That was the one that was before. And we'll just make sure that.
I mean, this opens up so many doors as well, not just for developers, but also for someone who just comes in, who is maybe a product manager, and they're curious, like, where have we gotten to?
Yeah.
This person has gone on vacation. I can't interrupt them. Can I just go into the repo and see relative to the tasks we have?
Yes. And also maybe assess who could take over.
Yeah, that is true. Oh, he seems to have.
Yeah, so there was a minor.
I see the issue.
So I can see, yeah. The reason is that the agent's MD is not.
I see pointing at the wrong.
It's pointing at the wrong repo. So let's go off screen for 10 seconds.
I'm gonna count down.
Well, so where is that?
But I suppose with this solution, it's, as you can already tell, is that it's great for both developers, so developers know, just immediately get an insight, because we have done this before, where I have been asked by a customer that had an issue, and I had to solve it. I had never ever touched that repo before. And just from him being able to analyze the repo and using the logs that are popping out into what we use, which is ground cover, I was able to figure a solution and how to actually fix it, fix the bug.
Yeah.
And it's kind of the same thing here.
So now I updated the agent's MD file, and I unfortunately forgot that the key was on the screen, so hopefully no one will see it. We'll cut it out, or at least I'll deactivate it.
Yeah.
It's still just our test keys for the test workspace. So
I mean, if people start using it, then just
throw yourself at it. But a gentle reminder: be careful with your keys, especially when you're doing YouTube live sessions.
This is why we have a dedicated test setup.
Okay, now we should have.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yes, it's there.
There
It's
it
the
is.
architecture review, everything in usable, of course. And if we go back and then go with the next one, the one that I alluded to before, the recipe fragment. And while we're doing that, we can prepare the the third one. So that one, the third one is about risks. So
you should look into what problems there could be with this project.
yeah.
Yeah. All right. I mean, that is probably a really healthy thing to do on occasion, even projects that are active,
Yep.
just to see, is there anything that changed?
Yep. So it says from the analysis, for each concrete fix, save a solution fragment with problem, root cause, minimal code diff, example, prevention. For missing pieces, save as feature requests or issue fragments, one per item. Link all created fragments to the architecture overview.
I mean, technically, what you could do, if you wanted to, was use webhooks in GitHub so that when someone finds a vulnerability, they fix it, you could push a webhook that would check all other mission critical APIs or repos that you have and then do this analysis on them.
Yep. So here we got another fragment, and we got the third one here, and I think you're getting the point. So now we can start asking questions.
Yeah.
We could do that, of course, in here. Obviously, that in this chat session, the chat session will, of course, know.
Yeah. It has the entire
But
context.
just to prove our point, we go into usable chat.
The magical usable chat.
Which is getting a big upgrade very soon. But it's still very functional. It's chat usable dev.
Yeah.
So we could ask, for instance, I prepared this one here. What are the core domain models and where are the scoring rules implemented?
All right.
So how do you, all your bullseyes and
Yeah.
how are they counted? So if I press enter here, and this could be any AI tool. It could be ChatGPT or Claude, or of course the best one, usable chat. And you can see here that usable chat is actually very helpful.
And he is checking, executing, writing response, and then let's see, core domain models.
See, it's there. It's everything's there. So you got the Postgres entities, you got the CRM system. No, it's looking. No,
It's looking everywhere.
No, it's looking at the other ones as well.
But again, you could always fine tune the question that you had to look specifically at the wiki darts, but at the top it did say.
Yeah, and the other one and the details here, the scoring rules are here, double, triple, double, and so on.
That is really nice. He even shows you the tags that are being used.
So another one, typical question when you get a new or access to an old repo that someone else has run. Okay, how do I run the app locally?
We'll see what he says. Search for local development setup instructions. Because I mean, he might, if he also processes the env example file, then he'll even tell you where you need to go look for more details.
Yeah. So here, if you want to run it, you need Node version 20, you need Yarn, you need Docker, you need these environmental variables, you need to set the database up, and then you run the app.
Do you even need a README file anymore?
So, and if we take, okay, let's go into the painful ones.
He even goes so far as to, if the port is used, this is how you
change it, yeah. And for Mickey, and suggest next steps. So list the top 3 tech depth items for Mickey and suggest the next steps. Okay, what will we do?
Technical to-dos and known issues. I mean, we'll see if he might just tell you you should upgrade to the latest version of Next.js.
Yeah.
That could be one. Oh, that's really cute.
So that, yeah. It looks like it stopped. Try again.
What version are we on now? Version 1010.
0.10.1.
Yeah. So still in beta, but is definitely getting so much cooler. And
yeah, so you can follow along how it's going.
And feel free to use this chat and report back on Discord so that we know what issues are and
Yeah.
your ideas and feedback.
Yep. Great. Now let me get the full content of the key technical debt items.
Oh.
No schema migrations, highest priority. Okay.
See.
Drizzle. Missing type safety. Yeah, I feel like we're throwing Burger under the bus here.
So now it should be email Burger.
Audit event rollback complexity. Okay. So
item pointed markers.
Yeah, all the event sourcing stuff. Quick win, you could knock out number 1 and 2 in a single focus day, 6 to 10 hours total.
10 hours?
Oh,
With usable, I'd say like 5 minutes.
Okay, then another question, and the final one here. Which files would be most risky to change and why?
Oh. Basically, what do I want to work on?
Let me search for information about critical files and architectural risk points in Mickey.
Oh, this is going to be interesting.
And you could, of course, we're focused on the Mickey app here, but you could ask questions like, who on the team would be suitable to take over this project?
And then, like, that would also require that you make sure all your team members and their titles and skills are all stored within usable, which we also recommend doing because then you have a much finer control over. All right. Oh, did he get stuck again?
Try again.
I mean,
I think.
What do you think he's gonna say? I feel like he's probably gonna say, "Don't touch authentication. Leave that alone."
We'll see if there are any really red flags here. So
in a way, I suppose you could easily just take this project down now and use that to improve it.
Yeah.
If you want to
say, okay, I want to upgrade to Next.js, the newest 15 point.
Yeah, it's the migration thing.
Oh, here it is. And then the second one was transform handler roots, high risk.
Impact if broken as well.
Scoring logic, high risk. In particular, lines 209 to 228. Event flow services. Real dangers.
TRBC procedures. I mean, just.
And if we even get the risk matrix summary.
Look at that. Safety protocol.
Okay. Would you like me to provide specific testing? Can you add this as a new fragment in the Clarity workspace?
Yeah.
This, I would say, risk analysis and safety protocol.
Yeah. Oh, this is actually really cool because then you can also generate feature requests just based on the analysis.
So if we go into, I mentioned like this key that I should delete. I can actually delete it now because the chat doesn't use the key, it uses your login.
Yeah.
So I can go out into my account here and the API tokens, and I used this one here 2 minutes ago. And I can also view details and look when it's been accessed. Now we'll see if someone else has accessed it. Is that analytics or is it?
Yeah, you can see there that
the IP address.
Yeah,
that's mine.
It's the same one all the way.
So nobody else has been there yet, unless it's someone in the office here. Success rate 98% and so on. Regardless, I will just delete it. Revoke token.
Oh, now everyone's gonna be sad. So
all done.
Dink. Safe. We're safe again. Oh, he
and
seems to be creating the fragment.
yeah. And we can go back to the Clarity workspace and see.
He's made anything. High risk files and safety protocol. Yes.
Yes, this is the one.
As a recipe.
The question is, did usable chat do this automatically without us asking? That would be very much the usable way of doing this.
Yeah. Because usually you use the agent to handle that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Agent MD. Impact
Yeah,
of broken.
you can see the risk matrix. It's all there.
I suppose one thing that he would benefit a lot from.
High risk files and safety protocol. Is that the one here? No, it is.
Okay.
This was the one that we asked for.
Yeah. My thought here is that if you also had access to Flowcore's workspace, then he might not actually have put the database one as a high risk. Because, migration is not important for us.
No,
Flowcore.
So that's yeah.
But that's totally again context.
Yes. And the idea here was for you to just take a pretty much empty workspace. Apparently it was not totally empty because you could find other games as well, and then build your knowledge in a couple of prompts.
And then you can either jump right into work or figure out who should be working on it.
Yeah.
Or any other related and business management.
And the way you say, okay, if we then have another repo, will it not be like cluttered and like different things mixed together?
Yeah.
Well, the key point here is the automatic tagging. So you got the repo application Mickey Dart.
Yeah.
So that tag is there.
So at least he knows.
Yeah. So if there was another app like the text twister game, then that will be that repo and so on.
So that when you're talking in Cursor or you're talking about Mickey, I mean, if you just asked him what is the risk analysis, he might give you a list and you would say, I'm interested in the Mickey one.
Yeah.
And then he would dive into that instead.
Yes.
And when you're working in the repo directly, he will use that tag to know exactly, okay, we're talking about this repository now. Yeah. So you don't have to say every single time, I'm working in the Mickey repository.
Yep.
Yeah.
Pretty useful, huh?
Ugh, that is really useful.
Even usable.
Not close enough.
It's time to say, you should go and make something usable.